I guess I was nominated, and the person who nominated me I've known for a long time, and we've been involved in different community activities ourselves together. It was probably my long-term involvement with the residents group, Ascot Residents Action Group, and involvement with the council. I'd been on lots of committees and workshops that the council had invited people onto. I'd been involved in the Moonee Valley, political life of Moonee Valley, where I took a strong interest in council elections and campaigns because people from the residents group had become ward councillors and we'd supported them. And I suppose it was that general interest that either at the state level or at council level, I was interested to see that we had good, hardworking people who had a bit of background. So there were those things. I'd been involved with the Royal Agricultural Society on a committee there. So I suppose it was a combination of the different groups I'd been involved in, a road safety committee for 10 years, and as I say, the Royal Agricultural Society. So there were several areas that we'd all known each other through. I suppose they were the areas. And of later years, the last 7 years, I've been a very keen supporter and board member of the Moonee Valley Legal Service, and the person who nominated me was aware of that because we'd gone on to that board, a few of us. We'd been invited on because the organisation hit a bit of a rocky patch, and we were going to stay there for a few months and get things on track. And 7 years later, I'm one of their biggest fans, and I'm still there. I think that's pretty easy. I think the reason I do it is because I just love it. There is some sense of social justice and wanting to share the load and give back, but I do love it. And in the organisations I've been in, are quite diverse, and I've met just wonderful people from very different backgrounds. It's sort of part of who I am now. I can't imagine my life any differently, and it's influenced probably who I am. And the rewards are fabulous. I mean, I don't know how you put a price on it. And I think that whole thing of sharing challenges and celebrations and happy times with other people is terrific. I think it's sort of enriches your life. And I'm aware too that as you get older and you're not doing paid work anymore, then voluntary work does enliven your life. It makes you feel young and relevant, and you're always learning. So I don't know how you really put a price on that kind of reward. Well, I think having gone to quite a few of those Spirit of Moonee Valley award nights, that's just so humbling. There's people there who are involved with groups for disabled people, people with mental health issues. Some of them are really quite small groups, and sometimes they'll work so hard to raise a couple of $100 to do something, and you just think, gosh, that's just such a fabulous spirit. There are people that do it a lot harder than I do. I probably have built up a few skills and a bit of experience that you can, a network of people, even through my family business. You can call on favours and things, but it's the people who really struggle. A lot of the people in maybe the African community who are trying to do terrific things for their community, they really make me feel humble because they have so few resources and backup. But they're everywhere, and every year you go to those awards, there's just new people that bob up, and they're all ages. Like some of them are in their 80s and 90s and still doing voluntary work. So I guess that's they're part of what makes volunteer work so rewarding as well, not just the organisation and the results. If community members want to make a difference and get involved in volunteering, I think there's any number of opportunities around you. They're not hard to find. It might depend on your interest. Just get out there and put your toe in the water and have a go, and you'll be very pleasantly surprised. I can highly recommend it. Great rewards, great satisfaction, and lots of fun usually as well.